Hi there and welcome to You Special on Ndtvhindu. I'm at the Vels University campus today and joining me are students from various different departments, from management to computer science to life sciences. Say hi to our viewers, guys. Hi. All right. So we'll get into the show soon, but before that, the headlines.
Good morning and welcome to the headlines on Ndtvhindu. I'm Minal Shah and these are the top stories making news this hour. The centre has decided to withdraw the deemed university status of 44 universities in the country as recommended by the Tandon Committee. This could be a jolt to around 2 lakh students studying in these universities. Now, in a bid to safeguard their interests, the government has decided to revert the status of these institutions as affiliate colleges with their original universities. 16 of these universities are in Tamil Nadu, many run by politicians as a family enterprise than a professional academic body with concocted nomenclature and disproportionate intake of students. Our reporter Sam Daniel tried speaking to AIADMK MP Ndtvhindu, whose family runs the St. Peter's Deemed University in Chennai.
Because you run one of those colleges which is being served notice.
I'm not running any colleges.
Peter's College.
This not
by your family.
Not my college.
What will be your response to the Human Resource Department's notice, show cause notice saying that it will be de-recognized?
Court will take care of that.
You will appeal in the court.
Yes, yes.
Otherwise, they say these colleges are not run in a professional way but as family fiefdoms by family members. How do you respond to that?
Telling I have no comments. Everything the matter in the court, court will decide things.
Is there any reason for the students to be panicky about this? Should students be panicky or do you take care of them, sir? Sir, well, students should...
See, why you people are making such kind of things? I am not running any institution. Why are pressurizing me like this?
St. Peter's College by family?
It's not my college. It's not my college.
They say these colleges are...
They say, this is not my college.
Who runs it? Because your wife is the principal.
My wife is not a principal of that college.
Clearly evading the issue, that was AIADMK MP Ndtvhindu on the showcase notice served to deemed universities. Moving to our top story of the day, lawyers across Tamil Nadu are considering to indefinitely boycott the court proceedings if the CBI is not handed back its charge sheet. They have also sought a re-investigation into the February 19th court clash. Advocates allege the CBI report is incomplete and defective. They are to decide on their next course of action on Thursday. The case is to come up for hearing in the additional Metropolitan Court premises in Egmore shortly. We are now joined on the phone line by our reporter Shabir Ahmed, who's at the High Court premises to give us the latest. Shabir, has the case come up for hearing?
Yes, just a short while ago, the case was brought to the notice of Additional Metropolitan Magistrate Court. Here, Judge Mr. Kiliwalavan has categorically clarified the issue with the advocates who were representing the CBI. He said that he has also received a memorandum from the Advocates Association, from the Lawyers Association in the state, and he has not ordered anything over that issue, and he is just awaiting that they will come and they will argue on the floor of the House. So that is what they are waiting, and he has also asked the CBI advocates that if the lawyers represent themselves in the court, then they can have an argument, and then he will pass orders. But right now the case is still waiting, yet to be heard by Judge Kiliwalavan.
Right, Shabir. Thank you for all those details. We will keep coming back to you. Well, that's it from me at the moment. We are getting you the latest campus buzz from Vels University in Pallavaram on You Special. Over to you, Ram.
All right, so those were the headlines at this hour. So a commitment towards climate change and environmental protection in general, it's not something we can feel proud about. The recent climate summit at Copenhagen wasn't exactly a success. An example much nearer home as to how we treat our environment, the state at which Marina was left after Kanum Pongal. All these speak volumes about what we think about environment and what we are willing to do to save environment around us. So what do the youngsters of today think about environmental protection and climate change? Let's ask them. Now, the first question I want to ask all of you guys is, Do you really think the way we live, the way human society is living today, is it really possible for us to slow down climate change and, so to say, save our environment? How many of you think it's possible for us to actually save our environment, so to say?
Yeah, it is possible to save.
Okay, so just why do you think, I mean, what is the reason? Why are you saying that, yeah, it is possible?
So it's not possible to, yeah, it's possible to save. I can say like people are using automobiles in their daily life, but for going this 2 kilometers and all, instead of using that automobiles and all, they can go by walk. Even that is good for health also. And the rest is like while using these automobiles and all, people just they go for some fuel checks and all. So I can say like there are so many things. If people will think like, yeah, we have to save the environment, then we can save.
Okay, so is there someone here who thinks that, no, sorry, we are human beings, the way we live is just very difficult for us to change the way we live and, you know, to save the environment? Yeah, please. Yeah.
See, I personally feel like it's not possible in a very short span of time, because the civilization has been improved. Like, the day-to-day activities, we need science and we need such things to lead our lives. So like, going with science and technology, like, using automobiles or whatever she told, like, it's a part of us now. So we can't just stop doing such things just for comfort, because like each one has their priorities, like work timings and the time they get back home, so they don't get enough sleep. So when going by walk, if there's no sleep and going by walk, it's not possible at all.
Okay, so you also had something to say about it.
Yeah, what she said was part of it was correct. But we can't walk up to 18 kilometers. People who are busy.
No, see, that's not what she's saying. What she's saying is that it is possible, or what I rather asked you was, why do you think that it's not possible for us to?
I don't say it's not possible. I don't say it's not possible. It can be reduced.
Okay.
That is, public transport should be improved more. That is, people who go by single transport should be improved. That is, people in a group can travel at the pace.
Okay, okay. There are many things which can be done like that. Yeah, you wanted to say something.
Yeah, to an extent it is possible. Like, we can reduce it. But today's people are, have become selfish. They think about only themselves. They hardly think about the environment and all that. So I feel like it's not possible. Because if we take the whole nation...
What do you think about melting glaciers? What do you think about forest fires? All these things which are happening throughout the globe.
The first thing is that people should cooperate. No, it should start from us only. But if we start, means only 10% starts and the whole nation doesn't start. That's not possible. Like, we can control the environment. That's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I go with her, and also science has to provide us the alternative, like the non-polluting fuels and the machines and automobiles and all those things.
But science has provided us with those alternatives. I think the point here is that as human beings, we're not willing to use them.
Like, it's not more effective. It should be affordable for the common people too.
The whole nation is also not aware of the things. All are not aware of the things. That's the point, no? All are not aware of the things. Only like if you say like to an extent, some portion of the people are aware about the, like she spoke about the science things. But I don't think that all know, because if all people come to know about this, so I think we can reduce the thing.
All right. You want to say something?
Yeah. What I think is, as the human being, we should protect our nature. A recent survey shows that most of the trees in Ooty is getting destroyed, and various buildings is being constructed because Ooty is getting commercialized day by day. So it's just like destroyed the. I mean, the survey clearly shows that the climate has changed. I mean, like Ooty.
So there is no denial of the fact that climate has changed. Climate, in fact, has changed. But what we are discussing here is how possible or impossible for us as human beings to...
Well, we may not be able to, change it 100%. But you can, begin at the lower levels, maybe at your home level and then your society level. And then, even the politicians and politics can interfere and make schemes.
Okay, you've raised an interesting point there, and something which I wanted to talk about today is the fact about the Copenhagen summit. What happened there? It wasn't exactly a success. And it was precisely because, world leaders, and there's a lot of politics involved, a lot of business involved in it. Okay, now that aspect of it. First of all, how many of you think politics and business is the way we should go about dealing with this issue of climate change and environmental protection? Do you think we should have politics and the involvement of politics and business to such an extent in an issue like this? How many of you think it is necessary?
Yeah, it's necessary.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, I think this politics should be involved in climate change because, because of politician, most of the politician getting vote from poor people, rural area. So the politicians should help the rural people to know about global warming and all, and the management should teach the students from college students and university students. They should tell about like many things. We
Okay.
should tell.
Okay. Someone agrees with him? Someone who's agreeing with him? Yeah.
See, if it's going to be about some crime somebody has committed, it deals only with the criminals. But here we talk about the global warming, so it involves the public on the whole. And India actually doesn't have 100% literacy. There are people who are not well educated. To drive those people, politicians have to involve
Okay,
them.
but don't you think along with politicians come their political vested interests? And many people would like to believe that that's what happened in Copenhagen as well. You know, it's the business interests and political interests which kind of didn't take Copenhagen to that kind of success which it could have achieved. Someone who thinks that is true.
Well, business interest, or you can say the capitalist mind, may not help us in overcoming the global warming. But politics, to some extent, without corruption, it can be in use. Like if politicians really want your country to be a green country, or you want your natural resources to be preserved, they can bring up schemes, among the people. And
all right. All right. Okay, so that was just the warm-up segment. We have many more opinions coming in on this issue. We'll be right back after a break.